else's love tank, then you are drained yourself, because probably that's where David talked about being. We are all in one way or the other. That's why we are growing. We are all self-centered in one way or the other. We walk into a relationship with a need mentality. This is what I want. We are not looking at the other person. And so when we get into it, we're already looking at ourselves. And once the person does not feel our own love tank in a way, we fail to look at the other person. Maybe the person is trying hard to feel our love tank, and we are kind of feeling good about it, or trying to tell the person to try harder, while we are not looking at the other person and knowing that this person is actually going out of his way or her way to make these things work for us. I think that's where communication comes in. Like where Agoze said, I've tried everything to feel the person's love tank. In his own mind, he believes he has done what he has. Probably at that point, what he needs is words of affirmation. It might be that his own love tank is words of affirmation,
love language.
His own love language. And then the person who feels her love tank is not properly filled, instead of, you understand, he's trying to tell him, please do more, and then on his own hand, his own angle is feeling, I'm already drained, I've done much and I haven't gotten anything in return. The person might also be giving him a love language that he is not responding to, and so he feels, simply because probably my own love language is words of affirmation and your own love language is acts of service. I've given you acts of service, then I expect words of affirmation from you, and then you are giving me probably physical touch. So I end up feeling your love tank and I'm getting drained myself. So I think that's where we come to the table and we express ourselves with this understanding. What do you want? What will I expect from you? What exactly? And be open to learn, because sometimes we feel we are too defensive. Sorry, I want to keep this thing on stereotypes. We have a lot of stereotypes and we keep confronting them daily. I watched a short clip on Facebook yesterday. A man saw his bride and he was actually shedding tears. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know what happened in that scene. As the bride was coming in, the guy was shedding so much tears that his groom, his best man was trying to, don't worry, she's now your wife. Cool down. And you know the comment section, if ladies were against him, what does it mean? How can he be crying like that? Is he not a man? How can he be opening his mouth like that? If he's guilty, he's pretending. And I'm like, that's the issue, stereotypes. Because he's a man, he's not supposed to cry. If it's the girl that's crying to be like, but if it's the guy, so there are some things we need to consciously think about, and think about why they even came into existence in the first place. So we learn to challenge them and improve.
Okay, speaking of getting drained when you're showing love, I just remembered when I was music director of Leaders Dominic Choir, and sometimes I will come for rehearsal. My heart is heavy. I've got issues, and since I'm not the very outspoken, I'm the private kind of person, I will not sit Taiwo down and say, oh Taiwo, you see, things are not quite easy, business, this. That's not me. Instead, I drop my issues and I want to listen to yours. Like, let's help you out. I'm self-sacrificing, but I don't let people worry with me or work with me on my own challenges. There are times I will come to rehearsal and I'm so burdened, I'm sad. But rehearsal must hold. So what I used to do when I get to the church, I go to church very early before other people come. And I just lay on that altar and cry my eyes out and tell God, that's it, I've given it to you. It's time for rehearsal. I'm dropping this. I'm taking grace for this rehearsal. I don't want to think about this. I trust that you will sort it out. I'm going to do your business. You sort mine. And so, even though I've come all empty and drained, I just focus on serving, on giving my acts of service. Rehearsals, those days, rehearsals are usually awesome. I just focus focus on giving my acts of service that day, and just eventually, somehow, sometimes I forget about the issue, or God sorts it out somehow, or the issue is still there, but I don't feel the pain anymore. God fills up that emptiness. So, we've talked about one-on-one relationship. It might not always come from the next person. The ultimate is looking up to God, and He's very good at filling my own love tank. So good at it. He's the best friend I will ever have. I can spend quality time with Him. I can give Him acts of service. I can love Him. And He sends me gifts at random. People just see me and they just give me things. And for me, that's God giving me something. That's Him showing me love. We really have to round up. So please, let us refrain from looking to the other man to fill our love tank. The ultimate love tank filler is God. And when you are serving in a team, don't look at what the team will do for you. Just keep serving. Just keep showing the love. Just keep doing it, and do it unto the Lord. He is the biggest love tank filler. No man can sufficiently fill your love tank. No woman can sufficiently fill your love tank. They can try, but they cannot sufficiently. And so I've gotten to this point that God is my sufficiency. And I'm so excited. My love tank is so full. People around me, because I've sown seeds of act of service, other people are also sowing seeds of act of service into my life. Because I have given to other people at random. People are giving to me. Because I have, show love, touching people, shake their hand, and embrace them, encourage them. People do the same for me. People, those I do not know. People from around the world, oh, I love this. They are affirming, giving me words of affirmation, encouraging me. That is God using random people to fill my tank. So, I'm not waiting for a man. Praise God.